Hi, I'm Dave Brodsky. Welcome to another fine edition of the Rhythms of New York. Sitting to my left is our fabulous co-host. Her name is
Nicole Ashley. Hi, everyone.
Nicole. We have another great program today.
Yes, we do.
We have a young artist, 16-year-old Philippine-American by the name of...
Her name's Alana Martini.
Now,
Woo!
the name Martini may sound familiar because we had her dad on with us before. He's a bass player.
Yes,
He's playing with Alana tonight. He worked with us with Eric G.
Yes, he did.
One of our great shows. Now, we've had a number of young talents on the Rhythms of New York. We had a young woman by the name of Kirby Jacinto who went on to sing the national anthem for the Philippine president and also is singing the national anthem at the next Manny Pacquiao fight. We've also had a young woman who appeared on the show when she was 10 years of age. She was on the Rhythms of New York before she was on any other program. Her name is Nina Malharas. Now, Nina went on to, she's 14. She went on to stardom, or 13. She went on to stardom already. She's appeared on Maury's Most Talented Kids, NBC Today Show, America's Got Talent. She was in a movie called Brother White with the guy who played on Urkel Show, Reginald somebody.
Oh, wow.
And Jack A. She actually credited the Rhythms of New York with discovering her. And you know what she did? She called me a gentleman. I don't know about that. And her mom said I was wonderful. Jeanette, you said I'm wonderful. Nobody has ever used the word gentleman and wonderful to describe me here.
But you are a gentleman.
Well, Nina was actually in a magazine in New Jersey, and she was interviewed, and she actually has this in print. So for all the world to see, I'm a gentleman, and I discovered her. And it's really great. I mean, what we do here in the Rhythms of New York is we like to present what we consider the best talent around.
Yes.
Now, we have a 16-year-old young woman with us today. Her name is?
Alana Martini. She's very beautiful.
Now, Alana is also involved heavily in two things. She's heavily involved in her church, in her school, and also with her family. But everybody's involved with her family. But it's really important to her, all three of those things. She does her music in church. She does her music
in school.
And she is actually an award winner in school, Best Talent. Now, I'm really interested in preserving the arts in our schools. You know, what's happening nowadays is that there's not a lot of money going around and certain things are just being eliminated. But there are programs out there which emphasize or encourage young, can I say young kids and young talent to get involved in the arts. And I know that you know something like that.
Yeah, it's called Save the Music. VH1 sponsors it. And Beyonce, John Legend, a lot of artists out there are involved. And it really has a great impact on their grades because they find that studies say that students who are involved in these programs, they double and triple their scores on these standardized math tests and reading tests. So it's really an impressive program.
Right, now that these young people nowadays know who Snooki is,
yes,
Kardashian,
Kardashian,
whatever, Lindsay Lohan, but they don't know who Shakespeare is, Mozart,
sad.
The traditional artists, you know, big band, Frank Sinatra, or even Elvis or the Beatles. And when you introduce this in the schools, you get to know the history. It's really, really important that people, that our youth today, understand the importance of arts in their lives.
It's very important because this is what they use to teach their children. So,
well, as we said, Alana is 16 years of age. She is a singer, a songwriter. I hate the term singer-songwriter. A singer, a songwriter. She's also a multi-instrumentalist. She plays a lot of, I can't even play one. She plays about 4 instruments. So without further ado, we want to introduce our guest,
Alana Martini.
Here I go, trying to get through it day by day, but honestly, I'm barely getting through today. And here I am, lost in the middle of a crowd, trying so hard just to find my way out. Now here I go, half-hearted smile on my face, A little laughter now and then is all it takes for them to think that I'm living the perfect life. Take a look inside, take a look at everything, 'cause I'm not exactly what you think. Step back and realize there's so much more than meets the eye. Think of me as just a girl, but I'm telling you there's so much more to me. Underneath it all, underneath it all, underneath it all, yeah, yeah. And there you go, walking right past me like you know everything and every little part of me. But don't get me wrong, just want you to know there's so much more you don't know underneath it all. 'Cause I'm not living the perfect life. So take a look inside and take a look at everything, 'cause I'm not exactly what you think. Step back and realize there's so much more than meets the eye. You think of me as just a girl, but I'm telling you there's so much more to me underneath it all. Underneath it all. And I just want you to know, you can say what you wanna say, it's pretty much up to you, 'cause honestly I don't care what you do, 'cause I'm who I am and who I'm meant to be. So take a look and see. Take a look at everything, 'cause I'm not exactly what you think. Step back and realize there's so much more than meets the eye. You think of me as just a girl, but I'm telling you there's so much more to me underneath it all. Keep looking, 'cause there's so much more underneath it all. Underneath it all, underneath it all. Oh yeah, 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 underneath it all.
Hi, I'm Dave Brodsky. You're watching the Rhythms of New York.
And I'm Nicole Ashley.
With us today is a 16-year-old Filipino-American talented woman by the name of
Alana Martini.
Alana. Welcome to the Rhythms of New York.
Thanks for having me.
Now, we know that you've been involved in many music-related activities, your school and your church. So tell us a little bit about your upbringing in the music world.
Well, I started piano since I was 3, and then I got into the orchestra in 2nd grade, and then my dad started teaching me how to play guitar when I was around 7 years old. And I just kind of grew up in my church choir and listening to my mom in the adult choir, so I kind of just grew up in that background, so that's where...
Now, we know that you're involved in school activities as well as church activities, and you play on the Rhythms of New York guitar, and you play piano/keyboards, but you're also learning other instruments as well, correct?
Yeah.
I can't even play one. You play multiple instruments.
So what was your most difficult instrument to learn?
Has to be the guitar, because it's a little difficult to hold the frets down properly, and it just took me so long to figure that out.
You're 16 years old. You've only been playing for a few years, yet you've mastered everything. Everything that you touch, you master the keyboards, you master the guitar, right? So what inspires you?
Mainly the people around me, the people I meet every day, the people I talk to, and the different situations I face every day. It kind of works as a collection and helps me with my lyrics. It just kind of inspires me.
Now tell us a little bit about that. You have 3 songs on the Rhythms of New York today. Please tell our audience at home a little bit about your 3 original songs.
One Day was the first song I wrote out of the 3. It actually took me 6 months to write because it was just a powerful song. When I started writing it, I was actually crying because it just really hit my heart. So I actually started writing it on a tissue box because it was like the nearest thing.
Did you save the tissue box?
No, it's...
Who knows, maybe one day in the Smithsonian, when you become really, really famous, it'll be in there. Memorabilia, you know?
So we know that you performed at a talent show in your school. So before you come on stage, what thoughts go in your mind? I bet your mind is like pacing and you're just like all over the place. Talk to us about that.
Before I go on, I get so nervous. I start freaking out. So before I go on, I usually go outside for some, fresh air and just kind of clear my thoughts because I just get so nervous. I start shaking and I'm like a mess. So I have to calm down, just get some fresh air, just relax. But
a lot of performers go through that. They're really nervous off stage, and then when they get on stage and the light hits, the audience shows, then they relax because they're at home. Is that how you feel?
Yeah.
Now, this was the first television program you've ever done, correct? And my guess, like we talked about Nina Maharis before, you're going to be doing a lot more shows. So do you feel comfortable doing television?
Yeah, a little bit more than before I started.
Now, what about performing on stage? I know you performed in church, and you performed on stage in school. How do you feel about that?
It's definitely fun. It's really fun for me to perform. At first I get a little bit nervous, but once, like you said, once the curtains open up and I'm right there and I see the people and the lights, I just get all calm. It's like, that's what I love doing.
Now, what type of feedback have you received? Not from your family, because your family loves you, but we've heard your music and we know that we have set up a Facebook fan page for you. And like within a day, you had like about 80 people join up. So we know that you have a following. You're located on Long Island. You have a following in the area. So tell us a little about the type of feedback that you get from people. I've
definitely got a lot of positive feedback. I've gotten little critiques now and then from my music teachers just to help me improve better. But I got a lot of positive feedback.
As a talent, everybody's always learning. So when you're 80 years of age performing, you're still learning because things change all the time. And you have to have an open mind because you want to give it your all, but sometimes you have to just wait for the next show to give it more because you've improved from the previous performance, right?
Yeah. So a lot of our talents in the past on Rhythms of New York, they've talked to us about projects that they're doing with charities and, just giving back to the community. So talk to us, share any projects you have that you are doing or in the process of doing in which you give back.
Well, right now I'm in a Key Club. It's a service club in my school, and it's basically just doing service for the community. We do different walks for different cancers, different diseases, and we do a lot of fundraising. The last event that they did was they made tutus for little girls in hospitals so that they seem like little princesses and ballerinas.
And what school is that?
Island Trees High School.
Island Trees High School?
Yeah.
Island Trees High School, you want to say hello to everybody?
Hi.
You have a great talent, Island Trees High School. You should be proud of Alana.
So what future plans do you have? You said that music is your everything. So where are you going to take this?
Well, at the moment, I'm trying to write some songs for my church. We have an adult praise band and we have a youth group praise band, and I just really think it'd be really cool if I wrote songs for them to play. I also want to go into music therapy as a career, so that's where I kind of find myself in the future.
You also want to perform, correct?
Yeah, of course. I love performing in front of people or just composing songs for different people just to reach out, inspire them. Yeah.
Now here in the Rhythms of New York, you played with your dad, Robert, today. When you go out and perform, do you have anybody else backing you?
At my church, yeah, we have band, but at school, I normally play by myself.
So when you go out there and you want to become a professional, both a musical therapist and also as a performer, do you love to play by yourself or do you love to play with a band backing you? What do you
sometimes, but most of the time I love playing with people because it's the connection you get with them and then the audience. So,
and I bet that you like the feedback from the audience as well, correct?
So what's the source of inspiration for you? Because I know that you said there's a band in your school that you're really drawn to. So talk to us about that.
There's a band in our school. Their name's Insanium, and they've been a band for a while. They've been inspiring me a lot. I'm actually friends with some of them, and they're so talented, and they do a lot of shows. They do a lot of different gigs, and I can picture them becoming famous. Like, they just inspire me, and I admire their talent, and they just encourage me every day to become a better musician.
Well, we know that you are a great musician at the young age of 16. You play great guitar, great keyboards. You write songs, you sing beautifully as well. And it's been a pleasure having you on the Rhythms of New York today.
Thank you for having me.
So Alana Martini, Dave Brodsky, and
Nicole Ashley.
we enjoyed, we are enthralled with having you on the show today. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's more of Alana Martini.
Questions left unanswered, so many things left unsaid, too many what ifs and what would happen if things were all different. Too many things in my past that I honestly wish I could change, and here I am today. Too many people in my life that come and go, and in a blink of an eye I'm surrounded by people I don't know. Way too many heartbreaks that I wish I didn't have, but that makes me who I am. 'Cause yeah, I look back but I keep going, keep my head up, keep on moving on. 'Cause I know that this is where I'm supposed to be. 'Cause the weakness of my past is where my strength is for tomorrow and today. And today, I'm who I am today. I'm who I am today. So many trials in my life that I wish I didn't face. There's too many times that I would sit there imagining me in a better place, but now my eyes can see that what I went through makes me who I'm meant to be. 'Cause yeah, I look back but I keep going, keep my head up, keep on moving on. 'Cause I know that this is where I'm supposed to be. 'Cause the weakness of my past is where my strength is for tomorrow and today. And today, what I went through made me stronger. All the pain is dead and gone. Now I know that I can get through it all. The hardships in life won't last. Soon you'll see that it was your past, and in time you'll realize that it was for the better of tomorrow. And today, so yeah, I look back but I keep going, keep my head up, keep on moving on. 'Cause I know that this is where I'm supposed to be. 'Cause the weakness of my past is where my strength is for tomorrow and today. And today, I'm who I am today. I'm who I am today. I'm who I am today.
Hi, I'm Dave Brodsky. Thank you for watching the Rhythms of New York.
And I'm Nicole Ashley. We would love to thank our wonderful performer, Alana Martini, for performing for us today.
And her dad, Robert, for playing bass. Now, in addition to music, Alana loves her family. Alana, introduce your family to us, please.
This is my little brother, Robbie, my little brother, Joshua, my mom, Rena, and my dad, Robert.
So thank you for watching the Rhythms of New York, and for more information about Alana Martini, please watch the credits at the end of the show.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See that girl walking out the door, walking away from all the pain she never asked for. 'Cause even in the silence of the room, they still can't hear her screaming out the truth. She's crying her heart out again. She feels so alone, that's how it's always been. She won't let it tear her down anymore. 'Cause one day it'll be over. One day they'll realize they're the reason why she hides her pain behind a smile, behind a laugh. Is her crying out for someone to reach down and let her know that it'll be okay. Someone who would understand her pain. Someone who would help and get through all her heartbreaks. Someone who would make her smile one day. Too many times before, they've never understood where she's been and where she's at. And there they go again, always walking past her as she's on the ground. They say that she's lost, waiting to be found. She's crying again, she feels so alone. That's how it's always been. She won't let it tear her down anymore. 'Cause one day it'll be over. One day they'll realize they're the reason why she hides her pain behind a smile, behind her laugh. Is her crying out for someone to reach down and let her know that it'll be okay. Someone who would understand her pain. Someone who would help and get through all her heartbreaks. Someone who would make her smile one day. One day is all she's asking for. A day she wouldn't have to hide her pain anymore. One day is all she really needs. She wonders when that day will be. One day they'll realize they're the reason why. One day they'll realize they're the reason why she hides everything, oh everything. Behind her laugh is her crying out for someone to reach down and